So invite yourself to find a place of ease. And today it might be laying down instead of sitting up. Draw your shoulder blades down, tuck the chin, and maybe take your peace fingers to your chin to find a long, elegant neck. Relax the jaw and soften into this place of being. Nothing to do but be. And those are 2 words today, do or be, right? Such short words of different intention. Scanning the body. And again, really inviting yourself to be in ease. All these 1-syllable words with great meaning. Soften the skin across the face. Relax the jaw. A little space between the upper and lower teeth. And maybe even the corners of your mouth up just slightly. Not for me, but for you. In your space, in this place of being. Gently begin to follow your beautiful breath, your life force energy. Softening in. Really notice the breath where it's going in the body, where the cool air starts at the nostrils, expanding the body, and then letting go. Intention of alert ease, softening, awareness, being. Aware of an ease in your body, and if you find the desire to move your body, make it an intentional move to bring you into more comfort. Just maybe a micro movement of the shoulders, move down, maybe back. A little more softening across the face. And on your next exhale, let that air out just a little bit longer, which will be your invitation to bring the breath in a little bit deeper and fuller. So still staying with the breath, but starting to cultivate that 3-part breath, that dirga breath. Belly expanding, rib cage expanding, heart center opening. And then releasing from the heart center, the ribs, the belly. Notice what happens to the physical body when we start to slow our breath down, creating that intention of a fuller inhale, a longer exhale. Keep inviting yourself back to this moment. Let your thoughts float through, like just let them take away on a cloud. Let them keep going and then gently tag back to your breath. Stay with this 3-part full Dirga breath a little bit longer if it feels right for you, or release it and be with your regular breath. But otherwise, a fullness in, softening of the belly, and exhale out, and emptying of the belly. No judgment, a gentle ease of being. On your next exhale, let go of following the breath and just bring yourself into this place of stillness, and maybe notice how you're feeling, the physical body connecting to the emotional body and the breath. Do you feel different maybe than you did even when you just started your quieting of the mind, of the breath? Just notice. So just staying where you are with your eyes closed and just listening to these words that came into my being this morning. A beautiful read from a yoga center up north in Duluth. One of their teachers in a yoga training shared this in a blog, and it really spoke to my heart today. We're coming into the winter solstice of these darker days before we start to head into the light, believe it or not, on the 21st of December. And this is really a call to find quiet, but with the holidays in the middle of Hanukkah coming in toward Christmas, we tend to start ramping up and come into this place of doing. So those two words that I mentioned in the beginning, the do and the be. And I found myself in a lot of do. All of a sudden, it became a list and another list. and a lot of do, do, do. And it was good doing. I have a friend that's recovering from surgery to get a meal to, the birthdays, the Christmasing, the reach outs to people, the preparing for class. It was a lot of do. But when I read these words early this morning before the light broke, it really spoke to me because this lovely soul started talking about this place of being. And so if in your mind's eye you take these words of do, 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 it kind of gets monotonous and hard. But if you put a B in between that, you come into a completely different flow. And I love it because it's kind of jazzy and jazz is flowing. And that's my intention for today, into the rest of the day, into the week, is to do and be. And in your mind's eye, just say that to yourself, doobie, 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 doobie wah, do be. So if we bring ourselves into this place of great intention in what we do, if we bring ourselves into this place of being, of bringing us into this gap, the space between breath, the beginning of the breath, the end of the breath in, the beginning of the breath out, and also in this place, this gap of thought. So we have a thought, and when we meditate, we create this gap, and then we have another thought, and then we want to bring ourselves back into this gap, this quieting. That's where all the juiciness comes in to happen. So still with your eyes closed, adjust your bodies where you need to find a little more comfort and ease. Tuck the chin a little bit more. And just bring your ear down to the right shoulder. So a little physical connect of doing. Take a breath center into being and exhale the other ear over into doing. So I just want you to use those two words into this meditation. So that's your mantra. Inhale, center, being. Exhale, do. Inhale, center, be. Exhale, do. That's what we do. Take a breath. Inhale, be. Exhale, do. Draw the elbows to the side of the body. Sit up a little taller. And do this on your own time, maybe rotating the neck forward. And soften the jaw again. Maybe rolling from one side to the other. So you really don't even need the screen. And you always have the invitation to turn away from the screen if you find yourself there a lot during the day. And when you're ready, release yourself back to center. Release the mantra of do and be, and take your arms out to the side if it's right to you. Take a deep breath. Inhale up all the way to the sky if it's right for you, and exhale out of the mouth. So you can do that in your mind's eye or physically move the body, just depending on what you want to do. Inhale up, gathering, and bring yourself into this place of being. Bringing in that breath of kindness in this moment. Inhale. And a little sigh out. A couple more times. Inhaling up. And exhaling, either mouth closed or open, and just sigh it out. That oxytocin breath of kindness. This for you. 2 more times. Last one. Soften that belly on the inhale and exhale. Let it all go. Soften your hands to your lap. Then come into your regular breath once again, quieting the mind, breathing in, breathing out. Notice again if you're finding a little more softening. And maybe the chatter's still going. If you want to, you can gently hold on to a mantra of inhaling being, exhaling in ease. Inhale being, exhale ease. So just softly floating those words in your mind's eye. Staying in your stillness as I ring you out gently with the sound of 3 bells. So either holding the mantra gently or releasing it, but staying in this place of quiet. Gently tuck the chin. Maybe draw the elbows toward the rib cage again and open up the fingers. Just wiggle out the fingers, the thumbs. Flutter your eyes open. And give yourself a stretch where you want to. Maybe it's the legs, maybe it's the arms, maybe it's the face, the spine, a little twist. So finding some self-compassion for you. I want to thank you for joining